Good morning, students. Now, today we have to just again calculate the inverse of that matrix by column transformations. So, to calculate the inverse of matrix by column transformations, we have to use the following steps. So, we are already calculated the inverse of matrix by row transformations. So, same steps are there. So, calculate determinant of that A, then use the statement that means a definition of inverse of matrix A into A raised to minus 1 equals to I, where I is the identity matrix of respective order. Now use only column transformations to both sides of the equation to maintain the equality and convert that capital A into identity matrix. So definitely we get the inverse of that matrix. So for example, we can see find the inverse of matrix A equals 3 by 3 matrix. First one column 3 1 2, second 2 1 2, third one 6 2 5 by column transformations. So first one step it is just calculate the determinant. As you know how to calculate the determinant. So finally it becomes 1. So inverse of matrix it is there. So we have that statement, that means definition E into A raised to minus 1 equals to I. So putting that value of A and I, 3 1 2, 2 1 2, 6 2 5 and identity matrix 1 0 0, 0 1 0, 0 0 1. So we expect that identity matrix to the left point of first one operation for C1. It is C1 minus C2 simply for both sides. 3 minus 2 it is 1. 1 minus 1 0. 2 minus 2 0. To the right 1 minus 0 it is 1. 0 minus 1 minus 1. 0 minus 0 it is 0. Again for column second that operation it is C2 minus 2C1 means we have to multiply to column first by 2 and subtract from that C2. So column second becomes 0 1 2 and to the right minus 2 3 0. Now next one we have to consider that operation for C3 it is C3 minus 6 7 means multiply to first column by 6 and subtract from that C3. So it becomes that 1 0 0 0 1 2 0 2 5 and that to the right 1 minus 1 0 minus 2 3 0 minus 6 6 and 1. So that changes in C3 pointer. Again we have to consider operation for C3 again. So multiply to that column second by 2 and subtract from that C3. So that column third becomes 0 0 1 to the right minus 2 0 1. Again in C2 in place of 2 we expect 0. So for that operation it is C2 minus 2C3. So due to that second column becomes 0 1 0 and here to the right 2 3 minus 2. So finally identity matrix to the left it is there. That means inverse of matrix equals to 1 minus 1 0, 2 3 minus 2 minus 2 0 1. Now again we have to calculate the inverse of matrix, that is 2 by 2 matrix by using column transformation. Now the value it is given 1 1 1 2. Now again same format, same steps are there. So determinant of that A 2 minus 1 it is 1 and then after we can use inverse exists point of view, that statement A into A raised to minus 1 equals to I. So 1 1 1 2 1 0 0 1 by using the values of A and I. Now operation for C2 it is C2 minus C1. Just look into the columns. 1 minus 1 0, 2 minus 1 it is 1 to the right. 0 minus 1 means it is, you can say minus 1. 1 minus 0 it is 1. Now second and last operation not so difficult for C1. Simply it is C1 minus C2. So 1 minus that 0 means 1 but 1 minus 1 it is 0. To the right, 2 minus 1 minus plus, so it is 2. Now 0 minus 1 means it is minus 1. So finally, inverse of matrix it is a raised to minus 1 equals to 2 minus 1 minus 1 1. So inverse of matrix pointer, these two aspects we have to use in the competitive exams in short. So if we have to calculate the inverse of that 2 by 2 matrix, suppose elements are first column AC, second BD. Then inverse of matrix point of view, same format it is there by adjoint of matrix method, adjoint of A upon that determinant. So how to calculate in short that adjoint? Just replace A and D. And then B and C remains as it is, but provide minus sign. So it becomes D minus C minus BA and divided by, determinant of that matrix AD minus BC. So we expect that AD minus BC it is non-zero point of view, not equals to 0. Second aspect, it is important one. Now that given matrix, no doubt it is 3 by 3, but it is a special type of matrix, means diagonal matrix. So to calculate the inverse in short, just we have to consider in the inverse the reciprocals of the diagonal elements. That means 1 upon A, 0, 0, 0, 1 upon B, 0, 0, 0, 1 upon C. So these two aspects are important in case of that JEE and CET also. Thank you.